RCTV viewers, welcome to What's Growin On. I'm Jayne Spooner. I'm a University of Minnesota Master Gardener here in Rice County. And I'd like to welcome you to my almost end of the season show, and we're going to be talking a little bit about a gardener's Thanksgiving. It's something that I pulled together, just wanted to share with you just some offerings of good tidings for the season that comes to us. And also it's an article that I put together that I actually, for several years now, I've written a monthly article for the Daily News about gardening, covering sometimes crossing what I do here on the show and sometimes, talking about other things. And so this one really resonated with me right now without getting into a lot of detail as far as life in general. But I just thought it was a great way to kind of maybe tie out, some things as we head into the end of the year and are getting ready to welcome the new year in. So bear with me, I'm going to be reading it, but I hope it hits a little close to home and gives you something to think about this holiday season. So, a gardener's Thanksgiving. So as I sit here looking out the window, as I write the many lists that contain the errands to run, the groceries to buy, my Thanksgiving menu, and looking up family recipes, I see how my yard has changed from the spring and summer of the colorful pots of flowers, rows of vegetables, hummingbird feeders full of activity, to now leafless trees and the wind blowing the leaves around the yard. And now we await a blanket of snow and the hubbub of holiday festivities that commence from Thanksgiving to New Year. For gardeners, Thanksgiving is more than a holiday centered on food and fellowship, the culmination of a year spent nurturing the life from soil to create the beautiful yards and bountiful vegetable gardens. It brings us a time to reflect, a moment to appreciate not only what we have grown and nurtured, but the deeper rhythms of growth, patience, and renewal that gardening can teach us. Gardeners live close to the cycle of nature as we watch the first shoots push through the warming soil to anticipate the needs of our plants through watering and fertilizing, and marvel as blossom transforms into fruits, vegetables, and flowers. By fall, our hands have learned the texture of not only the soil, but of the year, whether it was a generous or challenging year. Even a year when we struggle in the garden, there are still moments of quiet beauty, the early morning bird song, the smell of fragrant herbs, or watching a butterfly flit from flower to flower to drink deeply of the nectar it produces. Thanksgiving can also mark the natural transition in a gardener's year. Just as the gardener rests, so do we as we take time to plan and prepare for the season ahead of us. And gardeners can still find a way to incorporate a touch of gardening into their holiday decor by planting amaryllis bulbs, cutting down a Christmas tree to adorn their home, or create porch containers full of assorted greens, evergreen boughs, and colorful accents. And the stillness of winter encourages our imagination of new varieties, new garden beds, how to grow more sustainably and in harmony with our local ecosystem. Gardening can also cultivate a kind of gratitude, one that is rooted in attentiveness and humility. It can also remind us that we are not the sole authors of our harvest. Weather, soil health, insects, and timing all play a vital role. Thanksgiving offers us a chance to acknowledge the natural collaborators, to appreciate the balance required for life to flourish. Thanksgiving invites gardeners to celebrate the past season and welcome a slower pace ahead of us for a while. Time to enjoy the lessons that the earth taught us and are worth honoring. In closing, as a gardener, I'd like to reflect on my garden of gratitude. Plant 3 rows of peas, peace in our heart, patience with each other, persistence and kindness. Plant 4 rows of squash, squash selfishness, squash grudges, squash gossip, squash negativity. Water daily with gratitude, laughter, and love. Harvest generously with the many blessings, sharing with your family, friends, and neighbors. For gardeners, Thanksgiving isn't just a holiday. It's a heartfelt reminder of why we plant, nurture, hope, and grow. I hope that I find you and your family having lots of family time together and enjoy the blessings that life has given us. And We'll be seeing you soon as you prepare for the upcoming holiday season, and just enjoy. Happy digging.